Hi guys, so I've been going through my files and kind of looking through all the videos and deleting them on my computer, camera, memory, if they are on YouTube. And so as I was going through, I found this tag, and I remember doing it. I had found two 100 question tags, and I thought that'd be a little much to upload them back to back, so I was like, oh wait, and then I totally forgot. So yeah, and this will probably be a 2, 3, 4 part video. I'm not really sure because I'm going to try to keep it low on the time so you won't get super bored with it and you can just do little bits at a time. I don't know if I'm going to upload them one after another or just wait a day in between each one. It will probably depend. So yeah, so this is at least the beginning of it, and I'll probably tell you at the end how many parts there will be. So, bye, and I do hope you enjoy this video. Hi guys, so I am sorry, my voice is gone insane, as with my nose. I don't understand. So, again, I am going to answer some questions. I'll put them down below. There's supposed to be 100, and again, I really don't think there's 100. I want to say they skipped some numbers, but yeah, and so I have already answered this, but I answered this about a week ago, so I don't know if my answers are going to be the same or different. Okay. Grab the book nearest to you, turn to page 18, and find line 4. This is the book that's next to me. It's John Grisham, The Client, and there's a movie about this which I really liked, and so I wanted to read the book, but I keep grabbing a different book because I have a bookshelf and I just kind of grab one that I haven't read. This is one side of the list. And this is the second side. As you can tell, there was originally like 45 books on there, and I've crossed probably about half of them off. So I'm going to have to make a new list because my last line is all gone. And sometimes people have given me books, and so I try to read them first. But anyways, let's go back to the question. Okay, so 18. I'm going to do the true page 18 instead of the, if you actually go 18 pages. Okay, so line 4. Just you and me, pal, off to see the wizard. He took a... There you go. Such an exciting line. Okay. Stretch your left arm as far as you can. What can you touch? I just did laundry, hence the mess. But my clock, that almost made me late to work because it decided to turn off. So I did end up getting there like a few minutes late, but since it is an internship, it's more like an office atmosphere, so you're not technically taking someone's shift. So, I mean, you're supposed to be there between 8 and 5, but if you're there the majority of the time, then it's all good. I feel like these 2 questions take forever. 3. Before you started the survey, what were you doing? Getting ready. We're going to my cousin's, it was going to be her wedding reception, but now it's just like a barbecue. Yeah, that's complicated. So I was getting ready because we're going to leave. Well, we're supposed to leave a minute ago, but no one's ready. Except for me, of course. Because I'm always ready when I'm supposed to be. Okay, this lighting is so much better. Okay. What was the last thing you watched on TV? Did I watch TV yesterday? Nope. Today? I think it would either be Storage Wars or Iron Chef America. on actually TV. I watched a movie, but that was my own or not mine, but someone else's movie. So I don't think that counts. So we'll just do the TV show. Without looking, guess what time it is? 10:02. Now look at the clock. What is the actual time? 10:02, because I just looked at it. Yeah. With the exception of the computer, what can you hear? Nothing? I don't know. I can kind of hear people getting ready. But that's randomly. I didn't hear them just then. So nothing. All I hear is the computer going frrrr. Okay. When did you last step outside? Last night when I got home. So like 12:15, 12:30, I think. I don't remember. And I was going from my car to my house. I remember that. Did you dream last night? I think you always dream, but I think the question means, do you remember it? No. I took a psychology class and they asked if we had to write a paper and kind of explain our dreams and everything. Never had a dream. So I had to get everyone else's dream and figure it out. Like, have other people that I knew that weren't in the class tell me their dreams, and they were kind of freaked out, but that's okay. When did you last laugh? Last laugh? Last night. I went to the bowling alley with my boyfriend and his coworkers, and one of them was totally gone. Like, drunk, and which is, I mean, they're the age they can drink, so I mean, and he wasn't gonna drive, so yeah, so that was probably because he was hilarious and he was dancing like crazy, and his son's bothering me. Hold on. So that's probably the last time I laughed, because that was hilarious. Do you remember why not what? Well, I just told you. What is on the walls of the room you are in? Well, you can tell over. Oops. There is a picture, actually. My senior pictures are right this side. There we go. There's a wreath and a mirror, and my walls are like light purple. And then there's some other random stuff on the wall, which you can obviously see. Okay. Obviously. Okay. Have you seen anything weird lately? Last night was quite weird. And, before that, probably we have like our town's festival type thing, and people come from all over, and people were wearing some weird stuff, because there's places that you can swim. Some people were in their swimsuits and they were walking around, and like, it was weird. Anyways, what do you think of this quiz? Fine, it's good. I mean, I like quizzes, so I'm not probably the best person to ask. What was the last film you saw? Well, good thing I didn't answer that last time. Not a pretty yawn. The last movie I saw, not in the theaters, was The Hangover. The movie that I saw last in the theaters was Super 8. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Well, it's hard to say, because I mean, I don't necessarily like the cold, but for me, it really depends on like who's there. Like, I don't know. People are like always complaining about my town, and I mean, I just like the people there, and I think that makes the biggest difference. So I mean, I don't really care. If you became a multi-millionaire overnight, what would you buy? I'd probably save it, honestly. Like, I probably not really buy anything, or I would pay for my college because I'd still want to go to college and not rely on that money. So probably just all my college bills and be out on my own. Tell me something about you that most people don't know. I'm a fourth Asian. Or Japanese, I guess. Not, well, I guess that's Asian, but whatever. And most people don't know that, because if you don't know, I am adopted. That used to be my thing that most people didn't know. But I did make a video about it and stuff, so, yeah. So no one knows my mom, and she's the one that's half Japanese. So, yeah. If you could change one thing about the world, or regardless of guilt or politics, what would you do? Two things. I'd make there be enough jobs and enough food, because that way it would end hunger, and if there was enough jobs, then people could work for it, because I'm really not, unless they have a valid reason why they can't work, they need to work. My personal opinion. And because it just teaches bad habits to their kids or other people around them. They're like, well, they can get away with not working, well, let's, you know, and it's just a really bad cycle that I've seen produced. So I make sure there's enough jobs and that there was enough food, because if there was the same amount of food, then I think there wouldn't be enough for everyone. Okay. Sorry. This is number 21. Do you like to dance? Love it. I dance all the time. There's multiple videos on my Facebook of me dancing in public. Or in a group, but mainly in public, like in Kohl's. I like to dance too much. Would you ever consider living abroad? Kind of like with the last one, it depends on the people, but I'd probably want to go somewhere that they spoke English, just because I think it'd be really hard to learn another language, and, so yeah, I mean, I would consider it, but I'd probably want there to be English, and depends on the people. I wouldn't go there by myself. Number 23. Does your name make any interesting anagrams? So I went to a site when I originally did this, and I put in my name, and they gave me some anagrams. Most of them were not English or make any sense, but two of them were Sale 9 or C Lennon. So they don't really make sense, but I mean, there's two English words that are put together. Number 24. Who made the last incoming call on your phone? Okay. So who made the last incoming call? Andy, my boyfriend.